Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to bring you some Glory Days boxing card and dice brought to you by our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming and can be purchased at sidelinestrategy.com. Heavyweights, light heavyweights, middleweights, welterweights, lightweights, and yes, now bantamweights, and soon to be coming the featherweights. The best card and dice boxing game, and to me, game, period. Glory Days Boxing. And I play many a game on my channel. And we have a tremendous bantamweight matchup for the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, Bantamweight Championship. It will be the Battle of the Z-Boys all over again, except this time for 15 rounds. Carlos Zarate taking on Alfonso Zamora in a What If Promotions Glory Days boxing event, matchmaker Nurse Theresa. Scheduled for 15. Alfonso Zamora is an 8-starred fighter. Record for his career, 35 victories, 5 defeats, no draws, 32 by stoppage. Carlos Zarate is a 9-starred fighter. Slightly better than Zamora. In reality, Zarate stopped Zamora in the 4th of a slugfest in Inglewood in California, where our fight's taking place in Mexico City, Mexico. Zarate, 66 victories, 4 defeats, no draws, and 63 by stoppage. These two are big bangers. Zamora's power is a 7. Zarate's power is a 7. Chin versus the knockdown for Zamora is a 4. For Zarate is a 2. So Zamora a little more chinny. Chin check for the KO. Zamora 5. Zarate is a 3. Will check 6 for Zamora. 4 for Zarate. Zamora cuts a bit more. His cut rating's a 7. Zarate's a 5. And Zamora fouls a bit more. His rating is an 8. Zarate's is a 6. Zamora has the Iceman trait, one-shot power, +1 to opponent's chin KO rating. So Zarate's chin rating will go from a 3 to a 4 with the Iceman trait of Zamora's. Zarate is the closer trait. Great finisher, +2 to opponent's will rating, +4 if tired. So, the will rating goes from a 6 to an 8 for Zamora. This is going to be a battle of the bangers, folks. Zamora on the inside lands 51%, 0 through 51. On the outside, 0 through 42. For Zarate, 0 through 49 on the inside, but he lands slightly better than Zamora on the outside, 0 through 44. At ringside, our good friend, What's Blazing in Sports. Check out one of the best, if not the best, boxing channel when it comes to analysis and much, much more. What's Blazing in Sports. Please check it out. Subscribe. Tremendous channel. And if you don't have a fight, he does great play-by-play. Blow-by-blow, my friends. Many a time I've sat and listened without jumping in the chat, just hitting that like button and just enjoying. I did a fight a little while ago. I had the itch to do it. So, all right. Tribes fans also here at ringside. Tribes fan 879. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. 2 great YouTube content creators here at ringside. I have to take a sip of water. So buckle up, folks. We have the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube Bantamweight Championship up next. 15 rounds. Zamora versus Zarate, the Battle of the Z-Boys. We do it all over again. Our 3 judges, as always, because I like them, the always adventurous Adelaide Bird, Richard Green, and Frank Lombardi. Chris Anderson is at ringside. Hope all is well. Again, we're fighting from Mexico City. Our referee in name only will be Larry Rosadilla. So here we go. Zarate will have momentum in the first toe-to-toe exchange because he has more ring generalship stars. There's the bell for round number 1. A 4 and a 4 as we begin the Battle of the Z-Boys Part 2. Zamora on the inside, 2 stars. A 4 and a 5, excuse me. Zarate on the outside trying to keep Zamora off. Zamora gets in tight. He's going to fire away. And he's not going to land. He will miss. That's an 80. Zarate with a chance to counter. He does not. He just ties up. 2:40 left in round number 1. Zamora once again with a 5. Working behind the jab from the outside. A 4 for Zarate. Zarate ducks under the jab. Now it's Zarate trying to come in tight and bang over to the body. He's going to miss in tight. That's a 56. Those were big punches. He misses. Zamora smothers him. And the referee, Larry Rosadilla, breaks them. 2:20 to go in round number 1. A 2 and a 2. Zamora toe-to-toe inside against Zarate. They're going to bang away. Billy Goat to Billy Goat. Now a little distance between the two. Zarate goes from the outside, 49. He's going to miss his big shots, and those were big shots, go home shots. Here's Zamora, and Zamora misses. They tie up, they bang away with the free hand. And once again, the referee breaks him. A huge crowd here in Mexico City. 2 minutes left in round number 1. A 4 for Zamora. Zamora trying to stay in tight. A 3 for Zarate. And again, they're going to go toe-to-toe, this time from in close. Zarate goes first. Zarate will not land. Zamora finally lands some big shots there. That's a 39. A left hook to the body and up to the head. Big shots. Chin check for Zarate. He's down! The first big shot sends Carlos Zarate down. Zarate is down. He is knocked out 4 and under. This could be a quick fight here, folks. Because of the Iceman trait. 3 plus 1. Rosadilla begins the count. Zamora rises. At the count of 7, Rosadilla gives him the mandatory 8 count and wipes off his gloves. So Zarate down for a 7 count. 1:40 to go. Plenty of time for Zamora to put him away. Zamora will go unopposed. Wants to get in tight. And he will. He backs Zarate to the ropes. Looking to windmill and knock him out. And he's going to land huge punches here. A 0-2. He pins Zarate to the ropes, and he just windmills, digging to the body and up to the head. 5 big blows. Everything meant to send Zarate home. Pounding away. Will check for Zarate. He survives the will check, but now Zamora's power goes to a 9. And he survives that. Oh, big shots. 1:20 to go. Momentum with Zamora. A big first round for Alfonso Zamora. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora measuring with the jab. A 5 for Zarate. Zarate still on the ropes trying to clear his head. Here comes Zamora with those big blows. And he will miss a 96. A possible foul there. One might have strayed south of the border. And the referee, Rosadilla, doesn't see it. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in round number 1. It's been all Zamora. A 4 for Zamora. Again, trying to pin Zarate on those ropes and keep him there. A 1 for Zarate. Zamora, the stronger fighter here. Right now, it's a 45 in tight for Zamora. He bangs away. Left to the body and left to the head. Big shots again by Zamora. And Zarate will survive those big shots. He is His legs seem gone. He lingers on the ropes. 40 seconds to go in round number 1. It's been all Zamora in the Battle of the Z-Boys Part 2. A 4, again, Zamora pins Zarate to the ropes. A 3 for Zarate, but it's going to be toe-to-toe. Zarate with his back to the ropes. Zamora goes first. Zamora will miss in tight. Zarate fires, and Zarate misses, but he throws one low. Referee Rosadilla doesn't see that, as he says it's on the belt, actually. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go in round number 1. A huge round for Zamora. He dropped Zarate for a 7 count. A 3 and a 3. What will it be? We shall see. Zamora backs up. He might be a bit winded from all the punches he's thrown. And Zarate comes off the ropes, attacking like a banshee, but he's not going to land. He's not going to land. That's a 94 in tight for Zarate. Zamora ties him up. They pound away with the free hand, and there is the bell. Rosadilla pries them apart. So Zamora scored 10 punches of the legal variety. Zarate, one that looked low, but Rosadilla said it was on the belt line. And with the knockdown, we give it unofficially 10-8 for Zamora, as he dropped Zarate for a 7 count. The commission here in Mexico City collects the scorecards from all 3 judges. Adelaide Bird, Richard Green, and Frank Lombardi. What a huge round for Zamora. He will have momentum to start round 2. It was a slow, sloppy start to begin round 1. A lot of mauling and brawling, and then Zamora tagged Zarate with his first clean combination, a left hook to the body and up to the head, and he dropped Zarate, and then he basically pinned him on the ropes and tried to beat the bejesus out of him. But he seemed to tire a bit towards the end of round 1 and backed away to ring center. We prepare for round number 2. Round number 2 scheduled for 15 for the RedSoxFan YouTube Bantamweight Championship. And here's the bell. Rosadilla motions the fighters forward. A 2 for Zamora. Zamora pressing forward. A 6 for Zarate. Toe-to-toe exchange on the inside. This is where Alfonso Zamora wants to be. And he's going to land a big 1-2 by Zamora. Again, he digs that left hook to the liver and up to the head. Zarate misses with his shots, and he ties him up. Zarate ties him up for dear life, as he was weebled-wobbled, but he didn't go down. The clinch nullifies the power check. 2:40 to go. Zarate is being dominated right now. A 4 for Zamora. Again, Zamora pressing. A 6 for Zarate. Toe-to-toe exchange. Zarate giving ground. It's going to be in tight. Zamora goes first. 95. And again, tough combinations. Possibly one straying south of the border. And now Zarate comes back in this toe-to-toe exchange, snapping Zamora's head over and over again. 5 bludgeoning punches, all short inside hooks, meant to end the night for Alfonso Zamora. Zamora, will he go down? Chin check for Zamora is a 4, and he grabs on. But Zarate rips momentum away from Zamora. 2:20 to go in round number 2. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora trying to work behind the jab now. He's felt the power of Zarate. A 1 for Zarate. Zarate steps forward. Zamora meets him with the jab, but he will miss. He will miss. And Zarate slides to his left. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go in round 2. Zarate has woken up. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora again trying to use the jab. A 2 for Zarate. Zamora foot feints. Zarate comes to him. Zamora throws, and he's going to land. He's going to land. That is a 36. A quick 1-2 snaps the head of Carlos Zarate. Just outside of Zamora's power range, it was an 8. So Zamora takes momentum again. 140 to go in round number 2. A 5 for Zamora. Zamora seems to be working behind that jab after he felt the power of Zarate. A 1 for Zarate. And it's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange from distance. They're going to wind up and fire. Zamora, he's going to land. 15 for Zamora. Jab, right hand, left hook. Here's Zarate. And Zarate's going to land with a 40, a 1-2. A left to the body and a left up to the head. 120 to go in round number 2. Round number 2. A 6 and a 6. Toe-to-toe again. Fighters ring center. They're going to bomb from distance. And it'll be Zamora first. He will miss. Zarate throws. And he misses. They tie up and they flail away at one another. Larry Rosadilla breaks them. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in round number 2. A 5 for Zamora. Zamora again trying to work behind the jab. A 2 for Zarate. Zamora jabs. Zarate eludes. Zarate throws behind his jab. And he will miss. Both fighters circle one another. 40 seconds to go in round 2. Slight edge to Zarate right now. A 3 for Zamora. Zamora trying to catch his breath. A 4 for Zarate. Zarate gets in close, pushing Zamora back towards the ropes. Now it's Zarate trying to work the body and up to the head, and he will! That's a 17. 2 to the body and 2 to the head as he windmills with hooks. 4 punches get through for Carlos Zarate. Zarate trying to keep Zamora pinned to those ropes now. 20 seconds to go in round 2. A good comeback round for Zarate. He was dropped in round 1. A 5 for Zamora. Zamora trying to get off the ropes. A 3 for Zarate. Now it's turnabout is fair play as Zarate pins Zamora to the ropes. And Carlos goes to bang. Oh, and Carlos windmills! He's going to land 5 hellacious punches as Zamora trapped on the ropes. Larry Rosadilla looking on. And there is the bell. Oh my lord. As good as a round Zamora had in round 1, Zarate came back with a tremendous round. The only thing he didn't do was drop Alfonso Zamora. We give that round, unofficially of course, 10-9 to Zarate. Zarate landed 16 scoring blows. Did Zamora let him off the hook in round 1? We shall see. Only time will tell. Zamora landed 8. The punch differential is 8. Stamina for both these fighters in a 15-round bout. Zamora 90, Zarate 95. And after 2 rounds, Zamora 73, Zarate 77. 8 punch differential. We go to the scorecards. Adelaide Bird first. The always adventurous Adelaide Bird. And, okay. And her scorecard has been collected. And the Mexican Commission takes it right away from her. Let's double check. Okay, that is correct. Now the Richard Green scorecard has been collected. And Frank Lombardi, the third judge in this bout. And the Lombardi scorecard has been collected. We have it 19-18 Zamora due to the knockdown. We prepare for round number 3. You can see Zamora felt Zarate's power. And it was a big difference in round 2. I never did switch the momentum, but I had it right in my head. So Zarate will have momentum as we prepare for round number 3. Joining us here at ringside, along with TribesFan879, What's Blazing in Sports. Check out those 2 wonderful YouTube channels. Chris Anderson, Dave Little just had a basketball game on using Action PC. Check out that wonderful channel. And KFabs, Total NWA. Steelers Fan 1933. And TP13 Plays. Thank you very much for joining us. We prepare for round number 3. No one expects this to go 15. That would be a shock in itself. And here's the bell. And the start of round number 3 as Larry Rosadilla issues the fighters forward, but they go charging at one another. A 1 for Zamora. A 2 for Zarate. Zamora presses forward. Zarate feints him out of position. Zarata's going to throw from distance. He will miss. Zarate will miss from distance. No counter, no counter. Neither of these fighters tremendous counter punchers. 2:40 left in round number 3. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora again trying to work behind that jab now after his initial charge. A 2 for Zarate, toe-to-toe from distance. Zarate has momentum. He goes first, 44. He's going to land a hard 1-2. A hard 1-2. Zamora in the toe-to-toe exchange. Big shots by Zamora. That's a 22. And Zamora lands. Double left hook. 1 to the body, 1 to the head, and a clipping right hand on Zamora's jaw. Chin check for Zarate. He stands up to it. Cut check for Zamora as he paws at that eye. He cuts 7 and under, and he will have some sort of damage to his face. It's a 5. He has swelling. His swelling near the left eye. His left eye starts to puff up from the damage of the blows of Carlos Zarate. So Zamora, swelling, left eye here in round 3. He'll have momentum. He landed more punches. 2:20 to go. And Rosadilla just peeks at it as the fight continues. A 5 and a 5. Zamora being quite conscious now of that swelling, trying to work the jab from distance once again. A 5 for Zarate. Zamora's a little quicker with his hands. He's going to miss. Zarate with a countering opportunity, and he lands a quick 1-2. Left to the body and left to the head. Power and chin check. Those are big blows by Zarate. And Zamora is hurt. Zamora is hurt. He staggers back towards the ropes. Zamora is hurt here in round 3. $140 to go. Zarate pursues his prey, looking to finish him. Remember, he has the great finisher trait, +2. So the will check is 8. He's got to land 3 punches, though. That's a 5 for Zarate, trying to end it here with Zamora on the ropes and take the Bantamweight Championship. 5 from distance. That's not where he wants to be. Needs a low roll here. He's not going to get it. Zamora's able to tie him up. And Rosadilla breaks them. So a good job by Zamora tying him up. 1:20 to go in round 3. It's been all Zarate with the big punches. A 1 for Zamora. Zamora trying to get off the ropes. A 5 for Zarate. Zamora, his legs aren't all there yet. He's going to fight off the ropes. Back to the ropes. He throws from in tight, and he will miss. And Zarate puts a shoulder to him, and they start rabbit punching, and Larry Rosadilla admonishes him as he breaks them. 1 minute to go in round 3. Momentum with Zarate. A 4 for Zamora trying to fight his way off the ropes. A 4 for Zarate. They're going to go toe-to-toe. Zamora still has his back to the ropes. Zarate goes first with momentum in it. Zarate! This is going to be a hellacious toe-to-toe exchange. As he lands 5 punches, he digs hooks to the body and up to the head. Every blow meant to send Zamora home. Zarate hoping to give as good as he gets, and he will. It's a 26 for Zarate, and he lands 3 as they're just pounding the bejesus out of each other. Those are big shots, and they clip the chin of Zarate. Chin check for Carlos Zarate. He's already been down once. He's down again for a second time. Unbelievable. As they flailed away. Zamora's back to the ropes. He's dropped Zarate. A 4 and under, and this fight's over. Zarate will rise. He gets up at the count of 3. He'll take the mandatory 8 count. Second time. Zarate has been down. Rosadilla looks into his eyes. Asks him if he wants to continue. He says yes. His legs seem a bit shaky, though. 40 seconds to go. And once again, Zamora has an opportunity. Zamora has an opportunity to end it here. It's a 4. He wants to get in tight where he lands 51%. And he will. He forces Zamora back. He's trying to end it here. He's going to land. That is a 41 in tight. But he'll only land 2 crisp shots. Again, he doubles the left hook. 1 to the body and up to the head. Zamora cannot TKO Zarate. Zarate survives the will check. But now, power check. Zamora, when he has someone hurt, his power's a 9. Down goes Zarate. I mean, he's hurt again on the ropes. He buckles his knees. But he stays up. 20 seconds to go. What a tremendous round. Back and forth. Zarate is hurt on the ropes. Can Zamora finish him here? He goes unopposed again, a 2. And Zamora's going for it. Zamora pounding away on Zarate on the ropes. And he's going to land. 10. 4 punches and more. He's just pounding away. Larry Rosadilla looking on. Zarate survives the TKO check. Power check for Zamora. And Zarate will hear the bell. Oh my Lord. After Zarate looked like he was going to take Zamora out, Zamora comes back, drops Zarate, and nearly TKOs him in round 3. Holy cow. That's a 10-8 round for Zamora, again, due to the knockdown. And it looked like Zarate was going to finish Zamora in the first minute and a half, and then it was all Zamora in the second minute and a half of round 3. Unbelievable bout. There is not a fanny in their seats here in Mexico City. This soccer stadium is packed. Zamora landed 12 scoring blows. That's his best output when it comes to scoring blows so far. Zarate started off fast, but then he got nailed and went down. He scored 9. Stamina after 3 rounds of hellacious action. 1 point stamina difference. Zamora with 64, Zarate with 65. And the commission here in Mexico has collected the scorecards from Adelaide Bird, Richard Green, and Frank Lombardi. We have it 29-26. 2 rounds to 1, but the 2 rounds that Zamora won, he dropped Zarate. We prepare for round number 4. They're trying to revive Zarate in his corner, the old ice down the trunks trick. That'll get you going, boy. And in the Zamora corner, they're telling him, don't let him off the hook. Take him out. We prepare for round 4. Will it come to an end like in their original real bout at the Inglewood Forum in L.A.? Here we go. There's the bell for round number 4. A 2 for Zamora. And Zamora goes right at Zarate. He wants to end it here and now. A 6 for Zarate. It's going to be toe-to-toe, center of the ring, inside. Zamora goes first. Zamora will not land. Zarate fires away, and he will not land. They throw big bombs. They tie up. They work the free hand. Now they work themselves apart. 2:40 to go in round number 4. A 1 for Zamora. He's going to try to stay in tight. A 2 for Zarate. Zarate spins him. Zarate from behind the jab. Zarate will not land. He will not land. He will miss. Zamora with a 4. Counters with a 1-2. Double left hook. 1 to the body and a quick 1 to the head. And Zarate grabs on. 2:20 to go in round number 4. Boy, is that Zamora left hook educated. A 1 for Zamora. He continues to press the action. 6 for Zarate. But Zarate is able to use his jab and keep distance. And that's a 26. And that's going to be 2 jabs and a right hand. A little boxing from Zarate. And then a left hook for good measure. As it's a 2 for defense. And that's an extra punch that lands. But Zamora shakes it off. He's not hurt. Zarate takes momentum. 2 minutes to go in round 4 as Zarate tries to rebound. A 5 for Zamora. Zamora now looking to regroup and catch his breath from distance. A 2 for Zarate. Zarate doesn't let him rest. He continues to press, but from a decent distance using the jab. Zarate throws and Zarate lands. Zarate lands and he's going to land hard. Those are wicked punches. Wicked punches by Carlos Zarate. A crisp left-right combination. Zamora blinks his eyes a bit, but does not buckle. 1:40 to go. It's been a huge round so far for Zarate, who has been dropped twice in this bout. Once in the first, once in the third. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora, again, trying to regroup from distance. A 1 for Zarate. Now it's Zarate who might be a bit winded. Zamora throws behind the jab. He's going to miss. They circle one another. 1:20 to go in round number 4. Both fighters have thrown a ton of punches. A 5 for Zamora. Zamora continues to feint and try to catch Zarate coming in. A 6 for Zarate. Zarate will have none of it. None of it. Why? Zamora feints. Zarate throws. Zarate 94. And he misses. And Zamora ties him up as they pound away with the free hand. And Rosadilla breaks them. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in round number 4. Action-packed fight for the Bantamweight Championship. A 1 for Zarate. He tries to stay in tight. A 5 for Zarate. And Zamora is able to work his hands free. And he's going to pound away to the body and up to the head. That's a 21. Left, right to the body and a short right hand to the head. 3 punches get through. 40 seconds to go here. In round number 4, Zamora with momentum now. A 5 for Zamora. He backs away just a bit. A 6 for Zarate. And just a bit to catch his breath, but Zarate jumps right back on top of him from distance, working the jab. It's a 27 for Zarate. He throws a jab, right hand, and a left uppercut, splitting the guard of Zamora. And those are big punches! Chin check for Zamora. He's down! Zamora's down! The uppercut sends Zamora to the canvas here in round 4. Holy cow! Zamora is knocked out. 5 and under. Rosadilla begins the count. Zamora gets up at the 8 count. On unsteady legs. It's the first time Zamora's gone down. Rosadilla looks into his eyes, asks him, does he want to continue? He nods yes. 20 seconds to go. Zarate looking to end it as he did in their first bout for real in the 4th. It's a 6 for Zarate. Zarate measuring Zamora. Zamora on the ropes. Zarate looking to end it here. He will not land, and the bell sounds as Zamora was able to dip, dive, and lean away on those ropes, and the bell ends round 4, and for the first time, it was Alfonso Zamora tasting the canvas here in Mexico City at the National Soccer Stadium. Holy cow! Unbelievable back and forth. Zamora's dropped Zarate twice, and now Zarate drops Zamora. They have just banged away, and banged away. But what this bout will have that the original real bout won't, or didn't, round 5. So now we have a 10-8 round, but this time it's Zarate with the 10-8 round. As they continue to rock the boat, baby. Zarate landed only 9 clean punches, but they were hard, flooring Alfonso Zamora. Zamora landed 5, and now it's the Zamora corner's turn to try to revive their fighter. The judges' scorecards have been collected. Remember, Adelaide Bird, Richard Green, and Frank Lombardi. We have it 37-36 Zamora. Stamina check after 4 of the most brutal rounds of fisticuff violence that you'll ever witness. Zamora 55, Zarate 60. The swelling hasn't gotten any worse. They've done a good job in that Zamora corner, even though he went down. So we prepare for round number 5. The swelling has not gotten any worse. Can Zarate do what Zamora couldn't do and stop him after dropping him? Zarate will have momentum. Here's round 5. Holy cow. Zamora with a 3. He's still not on steady legs. Those are spaghetti legs as he tries to bounce around. Ring center, a 1 for Zarate. Zarate is able to get in quite easily. Zarate goes to bang away, but he will not be able to land. 2:40 to go, as Zamora was able to evade those wild, wide shots of Zarate. A 2 for Zamora. Zamora is going to have to try to stand his ground, but he goes back to the ropes. His legs really aren't there. A 5 for Zarate. Zarate steps to him. Zamora gets in tight. He's going to throw. He's going to miss. They tie up and they bang away with the free hand. 74 as they clinch and fight on the inside. Rosadilla again admonishes him for the rough stuff. A few boos come from the fans. And he breaks him. 2:20 to go in round number 5. Snake Eyes, a 1 and a 1. And they're going to go toe-to-toe ring center. Toe-to-toe ring center. Zarate goes first. Zarate will not land. Zamora does land! Zamora does land! 4 punches as he windmills, 2 to the body and 2 to the head. They were all big hooks. And that forces Zarate back a bit, giving momentum to Zamora. 2 minutes to go in round number 5, scheduled for 15. Bantamweight Championship. A 4, again, Zamora presses the attack. A 3 for Zarate. They're going to go toe-to-toe. Zamora goes first, 79. He misses on the inside. Now it's Zarate's turn. And Zarate on the inside. He lands a left hook and a short right hand clips the chin of Zamora. Chin check for Zamora. Will he go down again? No, he won't. He stands up to it. 1:40 to go. 1:40 to go. The fans going nuts here in Mexico City. Both big fan bases, both from Mexico City. A 2 for Zamora. He's in tight. A 1 for Zarate. Zamora works his hands free. Zamora's going to punch. 52. He will not land. They tie up, and Rosadilla breaks him. 1:20 to go. 1:20 to go in round number 5. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora backs away a bit and starts to circle, working behind the jab. Again, he's trying to catch his breath and get his legs back. A 1 for Zarate. Zarate sees this, tries to press, but he's going to run into some jabs here, and he does. A 42, a jab, and a right hand clip. Zarate, and for good measure, a left hook. A left hook just out of his power range, oh. So 3 punches land, 1 due to Zarate's defense. Zamora starting to get in rhythm here again. 1 minute to go in round 5. He has an edge here with 1 minute to go in this round. Can Zarate turn it? And Zamora looks to feint Zarate out of position. Zarate with a 2 again. While Zamora feints, Zarate will throw, and he will miss. He will miss. 40 seconds to go. Zamora was easily able to parry away those punches. Round 5, 40 seconds to go. A 5 for Zamora. Zamora trying to establish the jab again. He's worked well off the jab and has taken less punishment when he's done that. A 4 for Zarate. Zarate gets underneath the jab. He's going to go down and up with his punches, banging away on the inside. A left to the body and a short right. A short right to the jaw. It's a big punch. Chin check for Zamora. And he stands up to it, but he felt it. He felt it 30 seconds ago. As Zarate tries to rally here, Zamora backs up a bit, tries a circle to his left. It's a 2 for Zamora. His legs still are clearly not there. He's going to stand his ground. A 6 for Zarate, and they're going to go toe-to-toe. Zarate goes first from the outside. He's going to miss. Zamora, he will not, and he lands a quick 1-2 at the bell, as the power was just out of his power range. Wow, back and forth with that round. Zamora, in that final 20 seconds, in my eyes, stole it with that combo. I'm going to give it 10-9 for Zamora for round 5. I think that's the first round. They're starting to show a little wind here. So Zamora landed 9 punches. Zarate, only 4. That's a 5-punch differential. We go to Adelaide Bird's scorecard first. 5-punch differential. And her scorecard has been collected. Now we go to the Richard Green scorecard. And Judge Green's scorecard has been collected. Now to the Frank Lombardi scorecard. And the Lombardi scorecard has been collected. So we're a third of the way through this bout. Stamina check, Zamora 51, Zarate 51. Total punches landed, Zarate 39, Zamora 44. Zamora's decked Zarate twice. Zarate's decked Zamora twice. Zamora has some swelling near that left eye. Both fighters have been rocked and down. We have Zamora up 47-45 unofficially as we await the start of round number 6. Matchmaker Nurse Theresa. Zamora will have momentum. Fighters take a final swig of water. And so does Al RedSoxFan. Here we go, round number 6. Zamora with momentum. There's the bell. Fighters off their stool. Ring center, 2 for Zamora. He's going to try to work in tight and press Zarate. A 5 for Zarate. And Zarate wilts right now under the pressure of Zamora. As Zamora gets in there and he wants to bang away, and he will not be able to. Those were big shots that he was not able to land as Zarate ties him up. 240. So it looks like it's Zarate trying to clear his head now. 240 left in round 6. A 4 for Zamora. Again, Zamora pressing the action. A 1 for Zarate. Zamora, the stronger of the two right now. And he's going to get his punches off inside as those are quick shots in tight. 2 to the body and a shot to the head. .220 to go. .220 to go. In round 6, again, Zamora, feeling he's the stronger of the two, continues to press, forcing Zarate back. He's got Zarate pinned on the ropes. He throws, and he's going to land. He's going to land big shots there, and Zarate will eat them all. 0-5. 5 punches get through as Zamora digs hooks to the body and then up to the head. Trying to wear down Zarate. 2 minutes ago in round 6. It's been all Alfonso Zamora so far. A 3 for Zamora. Zarate with a 6. He escapes the ropes. Zamora pursues. Zamora pursues. And Zamora will not land. Those were big go-home punches. He misses with the 60. But Zamora, a bit winded himself, does not try to counter. 1:40 to go in round number 6. A 1 for Zamora. A 4 for Zarate. And now Zamora has punched himself out, it seems, and it's Zarate coming on the inside. But he cannot land, and Zamora ties him up, trying to get his second wind here. 1:20 to go in round 6. A 5 for Zamora. Zamora tries to work from distance behind the jab. A 1 for Zarate. It's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange from distance. Zamora goes first. Zamora will land with a 31. And it's a 3-punch salvo. They all get through. A little zip off the punches right now of Zamora. Now Zarate goes in the toe-to-toe. And Zarate lands with an 11. Those are 4 punches by Zarate. The fans come to their feet. I don't think they've ever sat down. 4-3 in punches, so the momentum shifts to Zarate. 1 minute to go. Zarate has to rally here to try to take this round. He's losing it in our eyes. A 1 for Zamora. Zamora going to stand in tight. He wants to get in there and bang that body and up to the head. A 4 for Zarate. But Zarate, again, seems to be a stronger. He conserved his energy, and he's going to go, and he's going to bang away. Zarate bangs away with a 27, and he works the body, and an uppercut splits the guard of Zamora. 3 punches get through. 40 seconds left in round 6. And it seems that Zamora is wilting now. A 2 for Zamora, but just as I say that, he wants to stand his ground and go toe-to-toe. A 5 for Zarate, and maybe it's Zarate who's punched himself out a bit, and now it's Zamora's turn to go on the inside, but he cannot land. And Zarate smothers his punches and ties him up. Rosadilla breaks him. Those were big punches by Zamora, but they were a bit wild. 20 seconds to go. We have a slight edge to Zamora. A 4 for Zamora. A 2 for Zarate. They're going to go toe-to-toe at the bell ring center. Zamora goes first. 35 as he bangs away. Again, digging hooks to the body and then a short right hand to the head. Zarate goes, and he will miss his shots. They tie up. The bell sounds, and that is the end of round 6. A good workmanlike effort by Zamora. At times, he seemed to be winded, but he was able to catch his breath, regroup, and attack. So Zamora landed 14 punches. That is his best punch land output of the fight. Prior to that, it was round 3 with 12, and Zarate only landed 7. We give that round 6 to Zamora, 10-9. Stamina check, 44 Zamora, 37 Zarate. Punch differential, 7. Let's go to the Adelaide Bird scorecard. The always adventurous Adelaide Bird. Her scorecard has been collected as they tug it out of her hands. Richard Green's scorecard has been collected. And now, Frank Lombardi's scorecard has been collected. Well, no one thought it was going to go 6. We're going into the 7th. We have it unofficially 57-54 for Zamora. He's dropped Zarate twice. Zarate's dropped Zamora once. Both fighters have been weebled, wobbled, hurt, and there's some swelling on around the left eye of Zamora, though they've done a good job in that corner. There's a slight delay in the action as my chair is stuck. All right, here we go. Round number 7. Zamora with momentum. Fighters off their stool, a bit slower now. There's the bell. A 2 and a 2. Both fighters are going to be on the inside. As Zamora has momentum, Zamora goes first in the toe-to-toe exchange. He 86. They tie up. Zamora missed his shots. They started to flail. Then he ties up, nullifying any action from Zarate. 2:40 to go in round number 7. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora wanting to work a bit behind the jab now. A 2 for Zarate. And again, toe-to-toe. And they're going to bomb away with looping punches. 91. And again, they will tie up. So Zamora throws a wild haymaker, goes off balance, and then grabs onto Zamora. Spins him around and around, and Larry Rosadilla breaks them. 2:20 to go in round 7. As we approach the midway portion of this bout. Who would have thunk it? A 3, Zamora on the outside. A 6 for Zarate. Zarate feints Zamora out of position, and he throws from distance, and those are big shots. Quick shots by Zarate. 5 punches get through. A huge combination. It started with the jab, then he digs to the body, then up to the head. 5 punches get through. Zamora takes them all. Zarate with momentum. A 6 for Zamora now. He's trying to regroup and attack once again. A 2 for Zarate. Toe-to-toe they go. These great bangers from distance. Zarate goes first. 99. We go to the event chart. First time we go to the event chart. Zarate rolls for the event chart. 98. Fighter with momentum. Suffers flash knockdown. Zarate goes down for the 3rd time off the momentum chart, but he gets up at the count of 3 as he gets caught as they flailed away. Zarate saying he slipped, but Rosadilla says no. The corner's screaming at Larry Rosadilla. So Zarate, flash knockdown from the rare event chart. Three count. Holy cow, the 3rd time Zarate's been down. Momentum shifts to Zamora. Let me make sure. 98. Fighter with momentum, and it was Zarate. I mean, I moved it over now. Suffers a flash knockdown. 3 punches land for Zamora, and he's down for a 3 count. 1:40 to go in round number 7. Zamora's building up quite a lead here. A 6 for Alfonso Zamora. That knockdown's really revved him up. Looking to throw quick shots, dart in and out. A 5 for Zarate. Zarate out of sorts. Here goes Zamora. He's not going to land. Countering. Zarate counters with a good left-right. Power check and chin check. And he stands up to it. Zamora stands up to it. Zarate takes momentum away. 1:20 to go in round 7. Even though he's been down, he wants to knock Zamora down now. Zamora on the inside with a 1. Zarate with a 5. Zamora lets his hands go first, 44, and he's going to clip him with 2 shots. 2 shots on the inside by Zamora, both hard body shots. Zamora takes momentum. 1 minute to go in round 7. 6 for Alfonso Zamora. 2 stars on the outside, a 2 for Zarate. Ring center, toe-to-toe, bombs go a-flying. Zamora goes first, 63, he misses. These are go-home punches if Zarate lands. Zarate does land, it's a 21. Left hook, right hand, left uppercut, clips Zamora. Chin check for Zamora, he'll go down for a second time, 4 and under, he's hurt 7 and under. He's hurt! He's hurt with 40 seconds to go in round 7. He buckles at ring center. What a turn of events after Zarate went down. Zarate goes unopposed looking to finish Zamora in this slugfest. And he's on the inside where he lands 0 through 49. And he's going to land! He's going to land, snapping Zamora's head over and over again. He just keeps flailing away. 3 punches get through in his effort to end this bout. Zamora survives the will check, but now he's got to survive the power and chin check. Zarate's power's a 10, 50-50 chance of getting that. And it's a 6, but the chin check is a 20, so somehow Zamora holds on. 20 seconds to go. In a wild round 7. A 5 for Zamora. Trying to regroup from distance, but his legs again are not there. And he's the one who dropped Zarate, though it was a flash knockdown, a 1 for Zarate. It's going to be toe-to-toe on the inside. Zarate goes first, and Zarate will land. Those are big shots. No, 90, excuse me. Zarate will not land. They tie up, they clinch, and ding goes the bell. It was a 90. I blacked eye first. Dyslexia, I started to say 09. Oh my God, back and forth they go, but the flash knockdown was scored by Zamora. Those are at the end of the round. It was Zamora who was the worst for wear, and the knockdown to me is still a 10-8 round. Again, unofficially, we give it 10-8 to Zamora. I know Zarate hurt Zamora, but Zamora did not go down, and Zarate actually landed more scoring blows. He landed 12 in round 7, but he's going to lose it in our eyes 10-8. Zamora only landed 5, but 3 of them dropped Zarate. The judges' scorecards are collected. As we prepare for round number 8, can this bout get any wilder? It has been nuts, to say the least. The fans here in Mexico City equal rooting interest for both these great pugilists here in Mexico City, Mexico. We have it unofficially 67-62 for Alfonso Zamora. 92 AKU has joined us at ringside. Thank you. Stamina check, Zamora 32, Zarate 32. We prepare for round number 8. When we were in round 3, I never thought it'd get past round 4. But it has. If you're just joining us, Zarate has been down 3 times. In the first, in the 4th, and then a flash knockdown in the 7th. Both fighters have hurt each other on numerous occasions, and Zarate has dropped Zamora once in the 4th for an 8 count. Though Zarate seems to be able to rebound quicker, though he's been down 3 times. We prepare for round 8. Zarate will have momentum. And he looks the fresher of the two, even though he's been down 3 times. Here's the bell for round number 8. A 6 for Zamora. Zamora wants to establish a jab. A 1 for Zarate. Zarate wants to go to him, and Zamora's going to oblige, and he's going to punch. 97. Possible foul there. And it will, 5. Oh, this time Larry Rosadilla sees something. What will it be? That falls within the foul check. It's a 17. Foul check on the Zamora card. 17. Elbows. So Rosadilla warns Zamora for the elbows. And 2:40 left as he tells the fighters to keep it clean. 2:40 left in round 8. A 5 for Zamora from distance. A 4 for Zarate. Zarate gets underneath the jab, and again he's going to dig to the body and up to the head, and he's going to land. Those are big shots, but Zamora with a 2 actually will block one of those punches. Good job by Zamora. So a 29. 2 out of 3 get through for Zarate, as Zamora was able to parry away the blow to the head. Zarate maintains momentum. 2:20 to go in round 8. A 4 and a 4. A 2 on the inside for Zamora. A 2 on the inside for Zarate. Once again, folks, bombs away. Zarate goes first. 71. He doesn't land. Zamora's big shots here. 53, just out of his range. He was throwing go-home punches with the 4 roll 2 minutes ago here in round 8. A 1 for Zamora. Zamora again trying to stay in close and rough up Zarate. A 3 for Zarate. Zarate's going to outwork him on the inside, but he will not land. 62, he misses. Zamora with a chance of counter, and he does. A right-left clips the jaw of Zarate. And down goes Zamora again on the counter. Zamora is down for a 4th time. Larry Rosadilla begins the count. Unbelievable. Zamora is knocked out. 3 plus 1 due to the one-shot power of Zamora. So 4 and under, this fight's over. It is all over! It is all over! We rolled a 1 as Larry Rosadilla reaches the 10 count, and Alfonso Zamora, using Glory Days Boxing, wins the RedSoxFan YouTube Bantamweight Championship with an 8th round knockout. That was the 4th time he sent Zarate to the canvas, and this time Zarate did not get up, as Larry Rosadilla reached the 10 count to signal an end to one of the most violent, vicious contests you'll ever witness in card and dice boxing. Wow, that's all we can say, as pure bedlam has erupted here in Mexico City, Mexico, at the National Soccer Stadium. It's got to be over 100,000 people packed in to see this brawl, in which Alfonso Zamora, in part 2 of the Battle of the Z-Boys, obviously the fictional part, in reality, Zarate stopped Zamora in 4 at the Inglewood Forum in Los Angeles. Unbelievable. So, Zarate KO'd round 8. Wow! That's all I can say. Steeler Fan 1933 says, great fight, Al. Thanks for sharing. Unbelievable. Dave Little said, that was brutal. So let's get the official time, and I will not keep you any longer. Wow, that was fun. And I had more trouble saying Zamora and Zarate than I thought I would. Holy cow. So let's get the official time. 4 segments in. The knockout occurs at 1:11 of round 8. So I'll type this up later for my own records. So we'll just do it quickly. Zamora, winner via KO of Zarate. 1 minute and 11 seconds as Larry Rosadilla reaches the 10 count as Zamora countered beautifully with a left-right that sent Zarate down on his face for the count. Round 8. We had it unofficially. Let's get the punch stat numbers. Punch stat landed. So Zamora landed 3 punches, and those 3 punches, really the 1-2 counter ended it all. And Zarate had landed 2 early in the 8th round. We had it unofficially 67-62 after 7. We'll go to the judges' scorecards real quick. Punches landed. Zamora 66, Zarate 60. As the bout came to a conclusion with the knockout, Zamora 30 stamina points, Zarate 29. Zarate went down 4 times. Once in the first, once in a 3rd round. That's going to be round of the year because Zamora was hurt, his eye was swelling, and then he comes back and knocks down Zarate, and then he has Zarate on the ropes trying to finish him by round's end. So that's the 2nd time in the 3rd. Then Zamora went down in the 4th. Zarate went down again in the 7th, a flash knockdown off the event chart, which was pretty cool. And then Zarate hurted Zamora. Oh my God. And then after being warned for elbows, Zamora just said, the heck with this. Counter, boom, fight over. All right, let's go to Adelaide Bird's scorecards as we've got the scorecards. Now, again, it's academic. Zamora wins. I misspelled Zamora's name. Let me fix that. Can't have that. Misspell a great pugilist's name. There we go. Okay, good. Adelaide Bird had it 67-62 for Zamora. Same scorecard we had, though she had some wild scoring in rounds, I'll tell you that. Richard Green had it 68-61 Zamora, and Frank Lombardi had it 67-62 Zamora. So Zamora was well ahead, but you never thought he had the fight in the bag as Zarate would rally and catch him and hurt him. So, thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you to Steelers fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt. Greatly appreciate. He's a big fan of Glory Days boxing, and he'll attest to the wonderful fun of this game if you're a boxing fan, or even if you're a sports fan and you enjoy card and dice. Dave Little, thank you very much. Check out his wonderful YouTube channel. He had a basketball game up earlier this evening using Action PC Basketball. 92AKU, thank you. TP13 Plays, thank you. KFab's Total NWA, thank you. Chris Anderson, What's Blazing in Sports, our good friend T-Dub, wonderful boxing commentary channel and analysis. Hope all is well with your family and the little man. And Tribes Fan 879, another wonderful YouTube content creator. A lot of Stratomatic card and dice on that channel. So there you have it. In a wild war, Alfonso Zamora wins the RedSoxFan YouTube channel Bantamweight Championship using Glory Days Boxing with an 8th round knockout. It came at the 1 minute and 11 mark as he knocks out Carlos Zarate on a counter left-right, or right-left, and Larry Rosadilla reaches the 10 count as Zarate lands flat on his face and does not get up. A packed National Soccer Stadium here in Mexico City, Mexico, witnessed a tremendous historical event. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for your time. Health and happiness. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Be safe, be smart. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace! Zamora, the RedSoxFan YouTube channel, Bantamweight Championship.